Touch somebody and tell them you need God for every life's ailment. You need God for every life situation. Don't think because of your knowledge. Don't think because of your wisdom. Don't think because of who you are. You can make it on your own from generation to generation. It has been proven that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen by the grace of God. Do I have a witness in here? And so it is, my brothers and sisters. We too need to come to the understanding that the problems and the pains and the diseases and the troubles and the dilemmas and the difficulties and the disorders and the puzzles and the complications and the perplexities that are deep-seated in our lives cannot come up with an answer within ourselves. But we got to reach back and get what grandmama said. We got to reach back and have what grandmama had. She had a God that she knew that was able to do anything but fail. Do I have a witness here? See, my brothers and sisters, you need to understand from generation to generation, God has been showing himself. Am I preaching in here? From generation to generation, God has been showing us that he's able. I remember in the 60s that they were trying to make sure that they had a cure for polio, but by the grace of God. Do I have a witness in here? All I'm trying to tell you is that the same God of yesterday is the God of today. And when tomorrow comes, God will still be God. Oh, I wish I had a witness in here. For I heard him say, I am God, and I change not. In other words, no wonder mama made sure you got up and went to Sunday school, because she knew some point in your life you were going to have to fall down on your knees and have a little talk with. Do I have a witness in here? Oh, my brothers and sisters, God is a generational God. That's why he is called the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why Abraham called on them. That's why Melchizedek called on them. That's why Methuselah called on them. That's why, yes, can I preach in here for a few minutes? Nehemiah called on them. That's why, if you read your word, Hezekiah, when he was about to die, turned his face to the walls and prayed to his God. I'm trying to tell somebody, he is a generational God. When I talk about generation, as this is our generational Sunday, the meaning, according to Nelson Illustrated Dictionary, is a single succession made up of a set of individuals who share a common ancestry. And in the line of that ancestry, there is a continual relationship with one generation to the next, one ancestor to the next, one bloodline to the next, one family to the next, one, yes. If grandmama believed in it, then mama believed in it. If mama, I wish I had somebody in here, believed in it, then the children believed in it. All I'm trying to tell somebody is that I need to tell you that we need to make it known that the God that brought our fathers through, oh shucks here, they may not have had the best theology, but they knew that God was a horse that'll make you cool your nerves. They knew that God was a way when there was no way. They called him a lily of the valley, bright and morning star. All I'm trying to tell you is he's the same God. And if you've ever done anything in your life, you need to make it known that he's been good to me. He brought me from a mighty long way. He brought me from the rockings of my cradle. He brought me from the dark days of despair. He brought me from teary nights. He brought me from stormy days. Anybody in here can give somebody a high five and tell them the Lord of yesterday brought me till today. My mama believed in him. I believe in him. And my children believe in him because God he has proven himself. Touch somebody and say, God is the answer.